No.
From Tigers Stadium in Detroit, it is Let's Do This. The pitchers on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays will be Jerry Garvin, and on the mound for the Detroit Tigers, I believe it's Noah Whitaker or Trammell. Thompson at first. Behind the plate is Lance Parrish, and on the mound is Rick Bose. Today, I believe I'm using the auto method, so I'm not going to be inputting the actual gander. And we're underway from Detroit. That's going to be a 5-6, and that is a pop up to the shortstop. Wagner is there, makes the catch, and he got out number 1. He gets the sign, and here's the pitch. 3-7 is a single 1-4. That's a 16. Line drive to the shortstop for Wagner for out number 2. So Blue Jays not getting a lot of options early. They're hitting the ball on the screws, but not hard enough to get past the Tiger infield. That's the second out of the inning. And now here's Roy Thurston B. Howell III. 0 for 4 in the opener. Again, a lot of these Tigers went 0 for. Fidrich pitched a great game 1, but an Allen Ashby home run was the difference. Here's the pitch. 2-6, ground ball to first, picked up by Thompson. He'll take it himself and the side retired. 3 up, 3 down, go to Blue Jays. Toronto nothing. Here come the Tigers. For the Tiger lineup is LaFleur, Dillard, Staub, Thompson, Kemp, Spikes, Parrish, Rodriguez, Wagner. This is a true lineup versus left-handed pitching. They have a lot of guys in here who slams lefties. That's why you're seeing the platoons that we got here from the Tiger manager here in 78. So let's go ahead and go to the bottom of the first inning and welcome anyone who's already here. Again, I already got 4 here. Ben Wentz, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Here's Ron LaFleur. He leads off. He was 0 for 4 in the opener with a walk. Here's the pitch. That rolls around. That will be a single 1-19. That's a 12. LaFleur is on with the base hit, and here come the Tigers. They're going to run. At least Ron LaFleur will. 68 stolen bases in 78, so he'll get a big chance to run here. Jerry Garvin a +1. Ashby a -1, so you'll get the -2 roll on LaFleur. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. 1-17, 42%. Does not get the lead. Turns into a 55%. So he'll stay where he's at. Now here's Steve Dillard hitting .223, first at bat of the season. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Oh, he hit it deep. He hit it far. But he is a W, so that's probably going to be a single. So Steve Dillard with no power. That home run will turn into a single 2-star. Actually, the triple would have been 17 or higher, but he gets the single instead. So a single for Dillard for not being starred. It's now 1st and 3rd for the Tigers. Now here's Rusty Staub. He was 1 for 4 in the opener. He's still in the lineup. He hits both lefties and righties the same way. Garvin from the stretch. Tigers looking at a big inning early. 6-8 is a ground ball second base. Infield is back. They'll give up 2. They can get a double play here. That is Steve Dillard, that's Dave McKay, 3-14. You want to avoid the small numbers. You can get a double play on this. Oh, that's a 5. That's going to be a play at first. No other play. 9, there's no error. Run will score. Dillard should go to second. Good hard slide by Dillard. Tigers up 1-0. Here's Jason Thompson, 1 for 4 for double in the first game. Left-handed batter against Garvin. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to short. That's going to hit at Gomez. Let's see if Gomez makes the play on this. He's on a 4-4. Gomez for the Blue Jays, a 3-17. Again, let's avoid the small numbers. Errors aren't too hard to find. They're pretty good numbers. 18 fields it. That is going to be on a 9. No error on a 9. That will field it, and that'll be out. That will also hold the runner. Dillard can go on a 1-14. So Dillard at a 1-14, he'll try to advance, and they will get the short out of first. So Dillard, a smart base runner, goes to third on the 70% chance. There's 2 outs, and now here's Steve Kemp. Steve Kemp, 2 for 4 in the opener with a triple. So with 2 outs, here is Kemp. 1-8, and that's a strikeout for Kemp. Retires aside. We have played 1 inning of play here in Tiger Stadium. Tigers only lead it 1-0. It's going to be Rico Carte, followed by John Mayberry and Tom E.F. Hutton. The bat for the Blue Jays here in the second against Jim Slayton.
The only way he would know that
yeah, that's a little bit different style, I think. So here we go back to the ball game here. Here's Rico Carte. So Carte will bat. And now here's the pitch. 4-8 is a wide drive down the first baseline, caught by Thompson. 1 away. Hit a bullet, hit it the other way, and Rico Carte slammed it down there. So now here is John Mayberry. 0 for 3 in the opener. Big bat here. He likes the Tiger Stadium dimensions. 5-4. Ground ball to short. It's not Trammell, though. This will be a little bit more of a defensive play. He is a 3E29. Let's see if he can field it. 1-4. He avoids the error. That's a 16. He avoids that. Gets the hit. On the 11, he throws it away. It's off his arm. He could not make it. He throws, not in time. Mayberry beats it. So that's an E6. So Wagner with the error early. And now here's Tom Hutton. 0 for 3 at the opener. So he's on base with 1 man out. Slayton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-6. Fly ball center field. That's an easy catch for Ron LaFleur. Comes in and makes the catch. This is the last game on the East Coast swing of April 8th, 1978. Next couple days or so, you'll see the remaining game between the Twins and the Mariners. I still got 2 of those games left, which has been painful. And then it'll be Nolan Ryan on the mound against the Oakland Athletics, and he'll be pitching at home. So watch for that one in the next day or so. Here is Dave McKay. Runner on first, 2 outs. Slayton pitches. It's going to be a 2-6. Struck him out. McKay down on strikes. There is 2 outs. 3 outs, actually. End of the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's Detroit 1, Toronto 0. Let me go ahead and get a little drink here. Maybe move stuff over a little bit. Kind of keeps my mouth clenched a little bit. Let's make sure who we have here so far today. We played an inning and a half. Markets tanked again today. Yep, that's what happens. So, and I know you watched a lot of my streams, Ben, with the new laptop approach and everything else. I hope this looks like a better way. Came as a necessity. I had to use this, and it became the best thing I have ever done. So here is Charlie Spikes, one of those guys who just destroys left-handed pitching, gets hit by the pitch a lot. Holy crap, look at that 3 column. Here's the pitch. Almost walks into it. 1-7 single for Spikes. That season, only 28 at-bats. He hit 250 with 1 double. With 1 double and 2 runs batted in. So Spikes with a single. He's not going to have long on that team. Here is Lance Parrish, a young-looking catcher. First at-bat of the year. Whew, a lot of power for him during those at-bats. Let's see what he finds. Here's a pitch from Garvin, and that's a strikeout for Parrish. He's a free swinger, but he thinks with his defense he'll bring to the team. He is a young prospect with a lot of potential. And now here's Aurelio Rodriguez. His first at-bat of the year, a 265 hitter. Garvin from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-5. Struck him out again. He can't believe it. And his stuff was on there, too. That was a dead roll in the middle of all his good stuff. And now here is Mark Wagner. He committed the error last inning, hitting 239. Again, 109 at-bats. Plays some when Trammell doesn't. 6-6. And that ball driven to left center field. That will be trouble. Let's see if Spike's speed, they can do something with this. It's going to be hit the center. 6-6 is going to be a double on the 10. So it's going to be +2, +3. That's 1-17, 1-16. Bosetti, I believe it is. They will send them 80% chance trying to score. The Blue Jays will cut it off 80%. And it's 2-0 Tigers. So an RBI double for Mark Wagner. So here's LaFleur, 1 for 1, got on base and scored. LaFleur doesn't hit well with clutch situations. He loses about 4 of the rolls in a 1 column. Here's a 6-5. That's the same exact roll you want. That's a deep fly to left field, left center. Back goes Woods, looks up, and it is gone. Ron LaFleur. The Detroit Tigers have taken a 4-0 lead. So this Tiger team came out fast. They're not going to let the Blue Jays win back-to-back against him. LaFleur sends it out of here. Tigers lead by 4. So Jerry Garvin struggling. And now here is Steve Dillard. Here's the pitch. 1-10, ground ball third. That's picked up by Howell. Makes the play. Side is retired. Detroit scores 3 on the LaFleur home run. It's 4-0 Detroit heading to the third inning. So a big inning so far for your Tigers. So we play the third. For those who are here for the first time, we are a great channel. We are looking to expand more Stratomatic stuff in the future, but I've been kind of staying close to my Stratomatic baseball roots. I've been playing football, a lot of different other sports. You can check that on my channel. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Want to try to add to the membership, as I said. Here's Gomez. He'll be followed by Ashby and Bosetti. Slayton now 4-run lead to work on. 5-7 single for Gomez. So Gomez 0 for 3 in the first game, as he says to Wednesday and Pugsley. So Gomez on, you rang. Gomez on with 1 on. And here is Ashby. He had that home run in game 1, I believe was the difference. So here's a pitch from Slayton. That's going to be a 5-11. That's right to the pitcher. Slayton is a 3-E-12. That can go either way. The pitcher's E ratings, again, can really cost you in this one. So let's find out. So he can give a hit 1, 2, and 3, and he has scattered errors in there. That could be a problem, though. Let's see. That is an 18. That is a double play ball. That's a 16. No error on the 16. Double play ball. Nicely done. 4-6-3. So with 2 outs, here's Rick Bosetti. He's 0 for 1. Blue Jays winning the opener here, but now they're trailing by 4 here in the third. Slayton with the pitch. 1-5 is a ground ball to third. Picked up by Rodriguez. Picks it up and throws them out. Side is retired. We go to the bottom third. Tigers 4. Blue Jays nothing.
I don't think I ever.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's a fun, easy game, really. It just plays so, without the inside pitch, great game and all that. Strat just plays a really solid, easy game to follow through with. Here's Garvin still in there. He's going to give Toronto as many innings as he can. 2-7 single for Grandorage. So a base hit for Staub. He gets on base. His first hit of, actually his second hit of the year. Now here's Jason Thompson. So Garvin struggling a little bit here from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-5 fly ball right field. That will be Hutton, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So 1 away. Blue Jays may really have to go to that bullpen early here. So here's Steve Kemp. Kemp to swing. Kemp is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. 3-3. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He'll turn. He'll go to Gomez. Back to Wednesday. Back to Pugsley. And that is a double play. So a double play. And that will go 6-4-3. Good play there by Gomez. Turns the double play. We play 3 here in Motown. It's 4-0 Tigers. So Toronto comes up, as it will be now. B. Woods, Howell, Carte. The bat here in the fourth. 1-0 for Toronto. 4-6-1. Here's the pitch. 2-7. And that's a base hit. That's a base hit for Woods. He's a good hitter against right-handed pitching, it seems. He gets a big hit there. Actually hits lefties better. And that's an 11, and that's a single for Al Woods. So a big hit for Al. Runner on first now, and here is Roy Thurston B. Howell III. 270 hitter with 8 home runs. Solid third baseman. Slayton from the stretch. Here's see if Toronto gets back in this. 5-12. Single 1 to 14. That is a 6. That's a base hit for Howell. So again, gets the backslash. Single, backslash, single 1 to 14, and super advanced. You get the super advanced. That's 1 to 14. 6 is a single. And the Blue Jays got 2 on, nobody out. And for Rico Cardi, 1 for 4 in the openers. Got a lot of power in that card, especially versus lefties in this situation. Let's see. Slayton from the stretch. Can Cardi find one? He just missed one. Oh, wait a minute. Ballpark home run. Deep fly, left field. Back goes Kemp. Runs out of room. It's gone. It's 4-3 Tigers. Rico Cardi. 2-3. Home run 1-16. That's why you play home. That's why you play ballpark. 8's the home run. It is now 4-3. Blue Jays in this game. So 4-3 in the third, 4-3 in the fourth. Now here's Mayberry. So Slayton now struggling a little bit. Here's the pitch to John Mayberry. That's a 3-5. Fly ball down the right field line. Goes Spikes. Puts the glove up. Makes the catch. Throws it in. So that's 2 outs. So now here is Tom E.F. Hutton. Still, I believe, works for the Marlins. Or maybe he has retired. Here's Slayton, a good announcer, too, for a long time. 4-9's a walk, and Slayton's inning will continue. This time, his problem. So Slayton will now pitch to Dave McKay. McKay struck out his first time up. Blue Jays trying to maybe get to tie this game or take the lead. Here's the pitch. 2-11, ground ball to second. Nice play there by Dillard. Goes the soft way to first. Sides retired. Blue Jays score 3 in the fourth. We have a ball game here in Detroit. Tigers 4, Blue Jays 3. Let's see. Give me 1 second. This is a horrible Blue Jay team, but yes, they do get really good pretty fast. They're always competitive. I mean, they won game 1 of the series. The Bird looked absolutely awesome. He only has a couple starts on the year, but an Allen Entry home run was his undoing. Here's Spikes, 1-for-1, run scored. Again, hits lefties, 4-8, and there it is again. That's a base hit down the line for Spikes. That goes to the wall. If he hits like this, he should stay on the roster, but he won't. 4-8. That is going to be a 17. That's a long single. Spikes looked a long way around, did not hustle, and he didn't get the doubles. That could come back and hurt him. Here's Parrish, 0-for-1 at the strikeout. Garvin with the stretch and the pitch. 1-6. Uh-oh, that's deep. That's far. Goodbye, baseball. Deep fly left field. Back goes Woods. Looking. Gone. Home run, Parrish. And there you see the kid, Lance Parrish. Remember that name. He will be a Tiger fixture behind the plate for a long time. Tigers lead it 6-3. 2-run bomb for Parrish. And now here's Aurelio Rodriguez. Garvin looks in, gets the sign to Rodriguez. That is a 2-9. That's a ground ball to short. Picked up by Gomez. Gets it. Throws him out. And that is the first out. So now here is Mark Wagner. Wagner steps up, 1 away. Hits lefty, slides in that lineup, but not that much. 1-7, single, 1-3. That's a 5. Line drive to the shortstop. Gomez with the play, and 2 away. 2 outs in the fifth. Competitive ball game here. And now here is Ron LaFleur. Big 2-run homer back in the second inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Tigers have extended their lead. And now here's a single, ballpark single, 1-7. It's a 2, base hit LaFleur. We'll see if LaFleur can get on, see if he can get the lead and get the steal now. So 5-11 on a 2. So now it's going to be Steve Dillard. But LaFleur wants to run. Let's see if they can run on Dillard here. He's going to attempt to steal. He does. LaFleur is off in the bases. Here it is, safe on a 7. So they have not stolen a lot this year, but he gets one there. The speedster LaFleur gets second base. Runner on second, 2 outs. Third base is open with 2 outs. You want to make the final out of third, but with the meat of this Tiger lineup on deck, if Dillard gets on base, Tigers can really extend this game. Here's the pitch. 1-8. Nope, hits a ground ball to third. Howell waits, throws him out, and now retires the side. But the Tigers get 2 back of their own. We play 4, Tigers 6, Toronto 3. Top of the fifth here at Tiger Stadium. Let's again say hello to everyone who's popping in. Yeah, that too. And boy, his career kind of ended with his arm and everything else. It's a shame. And now let's go to Luis Gomez, followed by Ashby and Bossetti against Slayton here in the fifth. Slayton probably had a ton of complete games this year. 234 innings. 4-3, ground fly ball to left field. That's trouble. That's Kemp. He doesn't range well, doesn't make a lot of errors, but this time he's going to have some trouble. It's a base hit, 1 through 11 on the 20. Errors, you need to roll high. And that's going to be a 20. Kemp will make the catch. He'll come in, slide, makes the catch. Nice play by Kemp. You didn't think I thought he was positioned a little too far. Kemp came in, dove, and made a sliding catch. One away. So here's Ashby. Big home run in the ball game in the first game of the series. 2-9, ground ball to first. Thompson's got it, waves off Slayton, and there is 2 outs. So Twins Mariners is our next Mariners Twins next broadcast. Game 4 of a 5-game series. The Twins have won the first 3. Mike Cubbage has been a rock star so far. He's been following. So here's Bosetti. 2 outs here and swings. 6-4 ballpark single on the 7. That is a 14. That is a caught by Mark Wagner. Side is retired. So that will do it. So Jim Slayton gives him another solid inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers lead by 3, 6-3. 6-9-1 for the Tigers, 3-4-0 for the Blue Jays. So Staub will be followed by Thompson and Kemp. Here is Garvin in the pitch. 6-5. That's against a lefty. Doesn't give us many home runs. That's going to be caught. Stop. Hit it far, right, deep, but the wind will blow it back. Oh my. 6-5 versus a lefty. Home run won the 4. That is a 9 or a 6. That is a 9, so not as juicy as a 6, but he'll be there with the catch. Hutton brings it back in. Again, this defense, Woods, Bosetti, Hutton, total of a 10. The worst you can get is a 12, so 2 4s and a 2. Around the infield, Howell, Gomez, McKay, Mayberry. Again, the most you can have there is a 16. And they have 6, 9, 11 at 16. So again, below defense. Ashby's a 3 with a -1 arm. So here's Jason Thompson and the pitch. 4-4, ground ball to short. That is going to be Gomez again. And let's see if he makes the play. He's a 3E17. Does he make the play on it? That is at least a 9. Gets it. Throws him out, I think, on 11. There is no error in 11. Nice play by Gomez. Retires aside. We're halfway through here. Nope, Tigers get one like that. I have a tendency of doing that, not looking at out. So the TV announcer has struggled. Garvin with the windup. Here's the pitch to Kemp. 2-7, and he dead rolled him with all that stuff in the juicy 2 column. A 2-7 is what we call a DR, a dead roll. So that's a fly ball, center field. Bosetti's there, makes the catch. Side is retired. We play 5. Tigers lead it 6-3. Again, we'll take a second timeout to refresh ourselves. Again, anyone have any questions or anything, please let me know. This is American League 1978. American League Stratomatic Super Advanced Replay. We are using temporary injuries. If you watch like the Ron Juckett channels, if injury pops up and he qualifies for the injury, he goes out for the game, helps with usage, and they'll bring in some reserves. I'm controlling both teams best I can. I just don't like the computer manager a lot for them to control, make pitching changes. I might do that for the next block of games and see how it works. But, I want to make sure I can always take the home team every time. But if I like Ron Juckett, I'd probably play the Yankees all the time against whoever the opposition is. So here is Woods, followed by Howell and Cardi. So might start doing that. I have to tweak the CMs for all these teams so the right pitchers come in. 5-2 and a walk, so Woods is on. If you'd like to see me have the computer run the games, I'll run the opposition, let me know. Howell will swing. It's a 6-3 ball game here in the 6th. Howell 1 for 2. I'll still roll for the computer, but they'll make decisions like stolen bases, pitching changes, and go for stuff, and I'll have to roll them out if they decide to go for it. Howell is so far 1 for 6 in the replay. Runner on first and nobody out. Slayton from the stretch and the pitch. 1-9 to fly ball left field. Hit it the other way. Kemp is there, makes the catch, and there's 1 out. An April afternoon here in Detroit. I'm sure it's like 90 degrees. I doubt it. It's probably the 40s. Here is Rico Cardi. Big 3-run homer back in the 4th inning. Here's Slayton again in the pitch. 6-5, ground ball to short. That is going to be Wagner. Not easy. He has kind of made some mistakes. 3E29 on this. So he has the error on the 11 too, which comes up quite a bit. He'll have to avoid that one for sure. Ooh, and a 6. 11 is going to be a fielder's choice. No error on a 6, and that will be what it is. So Woods, good hard slide. Cardi gets the first, then there's 2 outs for John Mayberry. Solid ball play. No hits in his first 5 at bat. Slayton from the stretch. 5-6 is a fly ball center field. LaFleur puts up the glove, and that's it. So we played a total. We go to 5.5 innings of play. It is 6-3 Detroit. So John, it'll be Spikes, Parrish, Rodriguez for the Tigers. Spikes is 2 for 2. He's getting his hits in before he goes back down to the minors. Here's a pitch from Garvin. 1-3 is a single. 1-7 hits a 10. Oh, what a play by Gomez. So 1-3. Good catch there by the fallout, boys. He retires aside. Good play by Uma Thurman, I guess you can say. Again, that's a reference to the Addams family and everything else I've been saying about Gomez. Great song. 1 out here in the 6th. Here's Lance Parrish. 1 for 2. Big home run. Garvin with the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-8. Got him. Garvin got Parrish on the inside corner. He walks away. He was doing some window shopping. Not the bat. The bat did not come off the shoulders. 2 outs for Aurelio Rodriguez. So 2 outs in the 6th. Detroit with a 3-run lead. Here's Garvin in the pitch. That's going to be a 1-11. That's a fly out left field. Back goes Woods, makes the catch, and we played 6. Again, something I want to tell you, as we go to the 7th inning, this is usually where we turn on substitutions. David Demos, probably Ron, probably them. Again, I'm taking a closer look at these teams. Back in the day in 1978, you ask yourself, I mean, look at how old you are now. Do you ask yourself, did you see a lot of pinch hitting? The answer was no. Mariners did stay with their, unless you were Weaver and you had your platoon guys, and so does Detroit, they'll play the entire game 90% of the time. You know, they'll get their swings, they'll get their at-bats, I think. So, again, that's something I'm looking at a little closer, and that's why I want to let the computer run, but also, you know, sometimes their decisions aren't as good either. So, again, that's my 78 approach, too, if you don't see me making swaps. Tigers will, because they put an entire left-handed hitting platoon team in. Both our starters have gone 6 innings. Tigers lead by 3, 6-3. Toronto bats with Hutton, McKay, and Gomez. Slayton looks on mound. 4-7's a walk, and Toronto gets another man on. 3rd walk by Slayton. So 4-7 and a walk. Here is Dave McKay. Let's see if the Tigers want to get somebody up in their bullpen. Probably not. Again, Slayton's solid. John Hiller, boy, what a legend he was. 2.35 ERA, 92 innings. Still had some good stuff, lefties or righties. Billingham looks like a starter, probably wouldn't come in. Milt Wilcox at that time doesn't look like he was a rotation right away. Crawford can be used. 39 innings. Taylor, 1 inning, probably not. And Steve Foucault is more of a righty guy with only 4 innings. So John Hiller could be a useful guy in this rotation. And so, and in the bullpen, I should say. Wilcox, too. So it'll be more a Wilcox-Hiller situation, depending on the score. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. One man on, no man out. Switchy McKay against Slayton in the pitch. That's going to be a 4-7. That's a walk. That's the 2nd walk. We have to look at Slayton's fatigue. If he's a 7, he's 1 more to the inning of Fatiguesville. But I think Slayton, with all those innings, is probably at least carded as an 8. He's a 7, so this would be his final click on his fatigue chart. Here's Luis Gomez, not much of a hitter. That tells me you're down by 3. You may want to bunt him over. So let's look at Gomez. Tigers are playing in on the bunt, too. He's an A. We'll go ahead and bunt. So Gomez will stick the bat out. Hopefully, we'll make contact. Here's the bunt. It's 86%. He does. as Hutton and McKay move over. So good job by Luis Gomez. Little bonus baseball here. Second and third, one away, and it's going to be Alan Ashby, the batter. That's when the Tigers can really use a lefty right now, and I don't know if we want to go to him or not. So, okay, going second, and we'll go back to the ball game. Here's Ashby. Now let's see what the Tigers really want to do here. Bosetti on deck, second and third. You got to be careful with Ashby. He's got all that power bottom there. So Slayton's going to come in. Tough pitch for him. Here is the pitch. And that's a 4-4 fly ball center field. That's LaFleur. That isn't much better. LaFleur not meant to be your great defender. He's a 3E10 or 3E12. So he has to avoid a 1-6 for the base hit. And then he has to avoid a lot of low numbers for the errors. Here's the pitch. Oh, that could be one. That is a 16. So he'll make the catch on it. It is going to be a sacrifice fly if it's deep enough. It's going to be a 14. No error in the 14. What play by LaFleur. Hutton will tag. He comes home, and it's 6-4. And the runner will hold. So the runner will hold at second now. 6-4 Tigers here in the top of the seventh with 2 outs. And here's Rick Bosetti. Now a 2-run game. Slayton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7 fly ball left field. Slayton's going to get the job done. Kept there. Makes the catch. And 7 strong innings for Jim Slayton. So we'll see what the Tigers do now of a 2-run game, as it will be Wagner followed by LaFleur and Dillard. Let's look at the bullpen for the Blue Jays. Jerry Garvin, he probably doesn't have as much. He's a 6, so he's already in his hitting and fatigue. Didn't give up anything, I don't think, if he did, so he's kind of loosening. For the Blue Jay bullpen, Jim Clancy came out there. No, they tell me he's probably a starter, I'm guessing. So Tom Murphy, Mike Willis, he is their technical closer. And Dave Wallace had some innings. You probably see Wills or Murphy here. Murphy's a heavy righty. Wills is a kind of a heavy lefty. So situational for the Blue Jays. Wagner to swing. Garvin out there. Here's the pitch. 4-7 is a single. So Wagner with the base hit. He's 2 for 3. So now here's LaFleur. He'll stay out there right now. And with 3 lefties to come, makes you want to make an adjust there. LaFleur 3 for 3. Single, homer, and single. Garvin from the stretch in the pitch. 2-8. That's a double play ball on LaFleur. Gomez got it. Goes to McKay. Goes to Mayberry. Only way they're turning it. He had a bullet right at Gomez. I'm assuming he tagged the bag himself. Goes to first and a double play. So a big out there. 2 away gets the speedy LaFleur. Now here's Steve Dillard. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. First foul ball we've had in the day. It's not bad. Keeping dice in the box more than usual. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-11 single for Dillard. So Dillard's on again. So the Tigers with base hit number 11. And now here's Staub. And now here comes your lefty barrage. But who's the better lefty? You're in the 7th inning of a 6-4 game. They may bring in Mike. They may bring in Mike Willis here. We'll see if he can control things. So he comes in. Staub the batter. Lefty Willis and the pitch. 4-5. Struck him out. Good job. Gets it done. So the Tigers do not score. They get a couple hits. We go to the 8th. Blue Jays down 2. It's 6-4. Toronto 4-4-0. Detroit 6-11-1. Still close ball game. Top of the 8th from Michigan and Trumbull, Tiger Stadium. Woods, Howell, and Carty. The bat against Jim Slayton. Hiller. You know what? It's Hiller time. So they're going to go ahead and make the move. John Hiller, all those lefties coming up. They'll take the chance here. So Hiller will come in. Takes over for Slayton in the 8th inning. So Johnny Hiller will pitch to Al Woods. He likes lefties more, though. That's a reverse decision. Let's see what happens. 4-3. Oh, ballpark single 1-10. That's a 9. base hit for Woods. He's 2 for 3. So good job there. Gets a base hit off the lefty. So let's see if that affects him right now. That's a 9. Now here's Roy Howell. What do the Blue Jays do? 551 at bats. Tells me he probably swings away versus lefty. Hiller from the stretch and the pitch. 3-3-10. Double play ball. Hits it back to the pitcher. Hiller turns around, throws it to Wagner. Goes to Thompson. That's a double play as the Tigers bail themselves out with a 1-6-3. Definitely pitcher friendly double play. Oh, that was not right. We'll go ahead and turn to double play. Let's see. Hang on, I gotta figure this one out. Let's do that and do that. Let's get a pop up for Howell, and we'll redo it for the double play ball. So that's my first undo of the day. Not so bad. That is a 5-10, and we'll go ahead and turn it. So 5-10 on that. Let's make sure it's a 10. There it is, 5-10. Oh, catch axe. Okay. I thought it was a regular double play ball. Maybe I thought I rolled the roll on that. No instant replay. I'll go ahead and roll it. And, oh, that's an 18. That's a dribble in front of the plate. Runner will advances, and that's it. So they do get the runner over, and there's one out. So now here is Rico Cardi. Sorry about that. I guess I rolled it incorrectly. So Cardi, the batter. That is a 1-4. Ground ball back to the pitcher there. He'll look the runner back and gets him for the second out. So with 2 outs here in the 8th, 6-4 ball game, John Mayberry 0 for 3. Here we go. Hiller from the stretch trying to finish this. 2-6 struck him out. John Hiller, nicely done. We played 7.5 here at Michigan and Trumbull Tiger Stadium. It's Tigers 6, Blue Jays 4. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Back to chat. David Vega, how you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. Thank you for coming in. We're here in the American League 1978 replay. Tigers, Blue Jays. Tigers so far with the lead. 6-11-1 for Detroit. 4-5-0 for Toronto. Thompson, Kemp, and Spikes. The bat against Mike Willis. Okay, here's Thompson. He's in there. 589 at bats. He swings against the lefty. 1-8, and that's a single for Jason Thompson. So Thompson on the 1-8 roll. That is a single, and he gets on. So he's his first hit. And now here is Steve Kemp. He's in there 582 at bats. A lot of Tigers with a lot of at bats. And then you see the bullpen. Tom Murphy, who pitched game 1 of the series, will probably come in and pitch game 2. 6-9 struck him out. Good job by Wills. And guess what? What are you talking about, Willis? Because that's it. Here comes Roy Hardisfield, and he'll come out and grab the pitcher out of here, and we will get Tom Murphy again because of the fact that all these guys coming up who mashes lefties. We'll go ahead and put Tom Murphy out here, so that should make things a little better. Spikes the batter, and he'll probably get pinch hit 4 here in the 8th with 1 out. So let's see who the Tigers go to. Tigers will probably find someone who can hit. I'm guessing it might be Tim Corcoran. He's a 3-5. He comes in the game. I think that looks like the best guy here. So here comes Timmy Corcoran. Played game 1 for 3. Right-handed hitter against Murphy. Or left-handed hitter, actually, he is. 4-4. Gone. Corcoran, what a managing this. Oh, no. That's not going to be gone. That could be a single 2 stars. Corcoran with only 1 home run on the year. I'm guessing he is going to be, yes, he is, not end power. So Corcoran with a single instead. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. So now here's Parrish. He'll stay in the game. This could be Milt May right now. Oh, God, Parrish doesn't hit against righties. Ooh, boy, that's a decision. So Milt May, who starts against righties mostly, will come in for Parrish here. That is the choice you make. So now 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Murphy with the corners in. It's a 6-4 ball game. They have to stop the runs here. 4-6, and that's a base hit. The Tigers will extend the lead. Good pinch hitting choice. Thompson with the base hit. 4-6, the rolls of 5, and that will put the runners back on 1st and 3rd with the Tigers now leading at 7-4. So now here's Aurelio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 3. Again, a guy who doesn't hit lefties at all. So the Tigers may unload this bench. And we'll go to Phil Mankowski. So again, he again plays against righties. 222 at bats. We'll see what he does here. Murphy from the stretch. 2-5. Grab on to first. That should be 2. Oh, the corners are in. Let's see what they do. I think that turns it. Let's see what the game system says on it. Ground ball. And no, corners were in, so they'll go second and third. So no double play. And there's Mark Wagner. He's 2 for 3. Ugh. They're gonna unload their entire bench right away here. Wagner's a shortstop. Tremel will now come in. Again, makes their defense a little stronger. Wow. Here's a pitch from Murphy trying to stop this mess. 2-3 popped up. Tremel did not hit in the clutch. Shortstops Gomez makes the play, and the side retired. Detroit gets 1. They lead it 7-4. We head to the 9th. Last licks for the Blue Jays. So let's find out what we need to switch here. So Tim Corcoran will stay in the game and play right field. May is the new catcher. Mankowski's at third, and Tremel is at short. Wholesale changes for the Detroit Tigers. John Hiller comes back out for the Tigers. Top of the 9th, last licks. So we'll go right now back, and we'll see what we have here. All right, it'll be Tom. Oh, it probably won't be. Ooh, Hutton has a lot of doubles versus lefties. Let's see. Do we want him to hit against lefties in this situation? He's a 5L that year. So McKay, Gomez. So 2 guys will swing. We'll let Hutton bat here. So here's a pitch from Hiller. 4-7. That's a walk, and the Blue Jays make it a possibility. So let's see what happens. Runner on first, nobody out. Blue Jays trying to get one here. Here's Dave McKay. McKay steps up, 0 for 2 with a walk. Hiller from the stretch. Can he get a big out here in a double play ball? 4-7's a walk, and now the tying run comes to the plate. So the Blue Jays don't give up on them. They come in trying to be 2-0 on this early season. Luis Gomez now the batter. Do they have him bunt here? Or is there someone else who can smash a lefty and play shortstop? So now the Blue Jays pull their roster up, see what's on their bench. Bob Baylor could play shortstop, but really bad. I mean, Gomez is 2. An option would be Otto Velez, 248 bats, just annihilates lefties, and they may give the opportunity here. Ooh, he plays it bad. Let's see what other shortstops are here. I don't think there was an Alfredo Griffin as of yet, so we'll go with Otto Velez. Bob Baylor will take over at short if the Blue Jays need to. But look at the power for Otto. First at bat of the season, left-handed Hiller. Do the Tigers got someone they can control with? Let's see. We'll use the die. The Tigers, let's see if they got somebody who I like here, and I'll let the dice make the decision here. So with the save situation in play, it would have to be. No, looks like Billingham is a part of the rotation. So Steve Foucault is the only option. He had 4 saves on the year. Perfect situation. So let's say 1, 2, and 3 will move him out of there. 4, 5, 6. Hiller stays in the game. It's a 3. So Steve Foucault will come in. So Foucault comes in. I was just wondering what to do here. So now they'll do that. Ashby and Bosetti to follow. Nobody out. Tying run comes to the plate. Steve Foucault now will pitch to Gomez. 5, 6. There's a walk, and the Tiger bullpen, the Tiger pitching has imploded in front of us. The Blue Jays have loaded the bases and nobody out. And the Blue Jays now with a big opportunity to get back in this game. Alan Ashby with the biggest hit in the first game of the series, the home run off Fidrich, now gets another chance to win it. So now let's see what the options are. Can the Blue Jays come back and win this? Again, please like, please subscribe. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. World's Worst Gamer, how you doing? Again, this is not a great Blue Jay team. They're kind of be very difficult to play. So here's Ashby, bases loaded, nobody out. A 3-run lead. Ashby, big home run off Finrich in game 1. Foucault looking in. Here's the pitch. 5-12. Ground ball on a third. Mankowski. Rodriguez was a glove. Mankowski is not. So this could be interesting. 5-12. The infield for your concerns was they're playing back. So let's find out what the bad things can happen. So he's a 4. Singles 1-5 on the 20. Errors are rolling high and low. Anything in the middle, you're good. Here it is. It's a 20. It's a possible double play ball. And that's going to be an 8. No double play on 8. That's a double play, I believe. Let's see. He does get the double play. It allowed the run to score, but he went second to first. So a big double play from Steve Foucault. And now here's Rick Bossetti. Now Bossetti tries to keep this one alive. Tigers look to even the series at 1-1. The Bluejays look to take the first 2. April 8th, 1978, last game on the eastern block of the schedule. Then we'll have 2 West Coast before we move to the Sunday games. Foucault from the stretch. Bossetti, I'm ready for it. 5-4. Ballpark single 1-7. It's an 11. That's a line drive to the shortstop. Trammell. Side is retired. Ball game is over. And the Detroit Tigers will hold on and win this. Uh-oh. Let's redo that one. That was a miss. Let's undo that one. Ball game will be over. The Detroit Tigers will win this ball game. Again, the roll is a 5-4. So a 5-4 will be a ballpark single. The 11 will fail. That's too high. Trammell with the play. Ball game over. Let's go over the details, folks, as the Tigers hold on and even the record at 1-1. Garvin with the loss goes 6 2/3, 11 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned. Slayton with the win, 7 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. Hiller with an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, a strikeout. Kind of gets a hole, but not really. Foucault, 1 inning, 1 walk, was really threading on thin ice. Gets the save. Doubles by Wagner, his first. Home runs by Carney, his first. LaFleur's first, and Parrish's first. Rico Cardi had 3 RBIs to give him 3. Ashby had his second RBI, gave him 2. LaFleur had 2 RBIs, give him 2. Staub's first RBI. Parrish had 2 RBIs on the home run, give him 2. May his first. Wagner his first. Game MVP of the ball game, let's give it to Ron LaFleur. 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. He's 3 for 8 on the early season. And the Tigers even the record at 1-1. Again, let's just do the schedule real quick and let everyone go. If there's time tonight to play, we play late. Might just play the A's and Mariners just to get that off the schedule. Then we have the 1 game left on Saturday, which will be the Nolan Ryan Express. That will be played. So let's look at the Saturday schedule once more. It will be Thermosgard taking on Paul Mitchell. And then the Oakland, California is Keogh and Ryan. So in the Sunday 9 games, we'll look at pitching matchups. It's McGregor and Sorensen in the finale. Bill Lee, Wilbur Wood in that finale. That's Boston, Chicago. KC, Cleveland in their 2-game series is going to be Busby and Wise. And then in the Minnesota Seattle finale, finally, Zahn and House. And then the Yankees Rangers is Figueroa Alexander. In the A's Angels, it's Worth and Knapp. And then in the finale, Toronto Detroit, but that's a day game, Underwood and Billingham. So, and when we move to Monday, let's see, we'll have Boston and Cleveland, so that's a new series. Baltimore KC, that's a new series. Minnesota, California, the Yankees and Texas actually play a Monday finale. That's Tidrow and Ellis. And then it's going to be Seattle taking on Oakland in a wonderful series. That's Glenn Abbott and John Henry Johnson. Well, folks, thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Let's just say goodbye. Goodbyes. Ben Witz, David, Vega, World's Worst Gamer, and yes, Spokane Steve came in. Hey, Spokane Steve, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Tigers with the win. They hold on. Have a good day, and we'll see you again for more baseball down the road as we continue the 1978 American League Replay playing Stratomatic Baseball.